Thanks for staying with us. You're watching Trading Calls live on ETNOW. Let me also now introduce and welcome Gopinath Natarajan, EVP with IIFL. Gopinath, good morning. Thank you for joining us. Gopinath, is my voice reaching you? Can you hear me?
Yes. Good morning.
Hi. Gopi, what do you make of the current market environment? Are we grinding towards a dull or a boring range, or Indian markets in the near term, in the medium term are headed lower?
Nothing much to have actually made out from the last 1 week or so market movement. I think broadly, if you look at, I think we've been in a range of 5 or 6% with a pivot of 5,500. We've been moving 5 or 6% either side. Every time market goes closer to 5,100, we seem to have a lot of buying interest coming in. And at the same time, every time market moves closer to 5,650, 5,700, we see a lot of supply coming in. So there's nothing much to make out of, at least in the last 1 week or so movement. I think from a short-term perspective, we'll tend to take cues, global cues for what's coming out of Europe, what's coming out of US, and also domestically in terms of the progress of monsoon, as well as, the first quarter result season has started. So I guess this is where we're standing at this point of time.
Gopi, hi, morning. What about the big macro cue? The RBI policy and consensus estimates do throw up a hike of 25 basis points. Does it seem like the market has priced that hike in?
By and large, yes, 25 basis point hike has been priced in the market. Market has been expecting this to happen. And now I think one also what needs to see is that maybe another 50 to 75 basis point upside is there in terms of interest rates are concerned. As far as interest rates are concerned, we also feel that we may probably get close to the peak interest rate scenario maybe another 4 to 6 months from here on. So that's what one needs to watch out for if one needs to enter this market or look at opportunities in this market.
Hi. Now hold your breath here. SKS Microfinance in the month of July has appreciated by about 55%. That number is there on your screen. Anantraj up 35%. Himadri Chemicals, where this is a metal ancillary company where Bain, the private equity player, they have a majority stake there. And the fourth one is Amtech India, which is up 25%. Gopi, what's up with SKS Microfinance?
Nikunj, we don't have a coverage on SKS Microfinance, but I think the stock list which you've just mentioned, and also a lot of host of stocks which have gone up on the smaller mid-cap space and the micro-cap space, investors need to be a little careful and should look at stocks where there is some amount of fundamental backup to this kind of price rally. That is going to be a very critical factor to watch out for, Nikunj.
Okay, some of the names which actually held out in a quiet market like yesterday, we did have names like Hindalco, BHEL, Tata Power, even GAIL and IDFC were decent performers in yesterday's trade. Gopi, how are you reading into the results which have come up till now, especially in the auto as well as the IT space?
We are fairly bullish on the IT space, Aisha. I think in the next 2 years there is enough visibility with almost $20 to $25 billion of deals up for renewals. But yeah, the near-term headwinds are still there. Any negative news which comes out of US or Europe tend to have an impact here on the prices of the IT stocks. And also the fact that what we are critically watching out for in the next couple of quarters is the pricing environment. And also the, if there is any further deterioration in margins, so that could possibly be a dampener if that were to happen. But by and large, we are bullish on the IT space, Aisha. Our best picks remain there as Infosys, Satyam and HCL Technologies.
Is that the order that you're going to follow? Infi, Satyam and HCL Technologies?
No, not exactly in the same order.
So what is your picking order then?
Yes, see, on the large cap side, obviously we like Infosys. Satyam is a story which we think will pan out in the next 1 year or so. We expect pricing to come back there. Valuation discount compared to peers are it's pretty wide, so there is some bit of scope there for appreciation. HCL Tech is a high growth story, so not necessarily in the same order, but these are all different business models giving different kind of opportunities to investors.
Gopi, couple of private banking numbers are due today. We start with HDFC Bank today, then tomorrow we have Axis Bank, then Kotak Mahindra Bank. How important are these numbers, and what would you be monitoring from some of these numbers?
The overall banking space, there are about 4 or 5 critical things which one needs to keep in mind. The first one being, what is the overall system credit growth? That is going to be critical. We feel that the credit growth could be anywhere between 16 to 18%, little marginally lower than RBI's 19% kind of a guidance. Second thing which one needs to watch out for is the net interest margins. Higher interest rates obviously tend to have an impact on net interest margins negatively. We think that maybe the second half of this year NIMs could improve, so that is something which one needs to watch out for. The third critical aspect is going to be the asset quality and also the NPA management. One needs to see what kind of deterioration we see in asset quality, and these kind of provisioning, whether they continue or not, is something which is going to be critical. That is the third thing. The fourth thing is the capital adequacy. So that is going to be going to tell you whether a bank is leveraged or under leveraged, whether a bank can make use of a better scenario as and when it improves. And the fifth, last but not the least, could also be the return ratio, which is typically your ROEs and ROAs. So these are the 4 or 5 parameters which I think we are keenly watching out for in the next quarter or so.
Very quickly, in 30 seconds, do you like anything from the mid-cap IT space? Because the difference between large-cap IT and mid-cap IT is about 80%. Infosys is trading at a P multiple of 20 times. Hexaware is trading at a P multiple of 6 times. Wipro is trading at a P multiple of 18 times. Geometric Software is trading at a P multiple of just 5 times. Gopi?
Oh, the question was me, sorry. Our picks are HCL Technologies on the mid-cap side, trading at about 12-13 times, growing at about 30-35% with a possibility of a margin expansion this year. So this is one stock where we think there is enough room for valuations also to expand, as you said. I don't know if I can call Satyam a mid-cap, but if you look at the valuation discount, it's pretty large, trading at about 3 or 4 times EV/EBITDA, where the next comparable peers are trading at about 8 to 10 times EV/EBITDA. So these two stocks, we like on the IT space.
Gopi, is there anything in terms of individual stock or sectoral call as well that you're recommending your clients to go and buy into when it comes to mid-cap specifically?
Well, the mid-caps, I think we've discussed a couple of them which we are keen on the IT side. We've already discussed HCL Technology and Satyam. That is our definition of mid-cap, not the smaller ones though. On the banking side, Oriental Bank of Commerce is one idea which we've always preferred. So for us, we look at the larger mid-caps is where our comfort factors are. On the pharma side, we like Biocon. So we like the larger mid-cap rather than the smaller mid-caps at this point of time.
So, Gopi, give us 3 ideas. First, idea for next 3 months. Second idea for next 6 months. And third idea for next 12 months. And a one line on them, why?
Okay. Idea for the next 12 months could be a Mahindra & Mahindra. One is because of the fact that there's a structural uptake and a structural change on the entire tractor business, and it's a stock which was traded at a discount because of subsidiary valuation. Even that seems to be playing out now. Mahindra is one stock which we like from a 1-year perspective. 6 month to 1 year possibly could be as I said, a HCL Tech and a Satyam Technology. HCL Technology and Satyam Computers. We've spoken about that before. One, because of valuation arbitrage, and also because of the fact that pricing as well as top line growth in favor of Satyam and HCL Technology. And from a 3-month perspective, well, it's a pretty dicey call. One needs to see where the market goes overall in the next 2 to 3 months. There are quite a few factors which impact the market, we feel, in the short term. So if a large correction happens, one can buy into banking stocks and stocks like Infosys from the next 3 to 4 months perspective.
Okay, Gopi, thanks for taking time out and joining us on the show today. Good to have you as always.
Let's take a quick break on trading calls. When we come back, pre-open rates.